beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to tell you guys about adding new accounts to your credit reports, how they can drop your credit score possibly, and why is it dropping your credit score. And I want to tell you guys options or what you can do to make sure that your credit score is not dropping when you add new accounts on. So first, I want you guys to understand that when you add new accounts on your credit reports, your credit score can go up or it can go down. It really depends on your age. Now, let me go into your age. Now, you want to make sure that when you have accounts, you keep them open forever. So when it comes down to your credit reports, they want to know how long you've been managing credit. So if you just now getting accounts on your credit reports, you don't have any old accounts, everything is deleted, everything is gone, and you're starting off fresh with a credit card, your age is going to be really, really low. So when you add accounts onto your credit reports because you don't have any history, it's really going to shoot your credit score up a lot, because now it's like, wow, we got something to go off of. She's doing really good. You know, they can look at the information and see, okay, you know, you're doing good, and it's going to really boost your credit score up. Now, listen to this. If you have old accounts on your credit reports, so if you have old accounts on your credit reports, you've been paying them on time, you know, everything has been good. When you start applying for too many accounts, maybe you've been managing credit for 6 years. Your credit cards right now are 6 years old, you know, so now they're saying your age is 6 years. As soon as you start adding those new accounts on, sometimes people add 3 new accounts on. When you add those new accounts onto your credit reports, now the age of your account is lower now, because now you have new mixed with old, so they have to add up all the months and all the years, and then they have to divide it because now you have more accounts. So now your age probably was at 6 years, it can go down to 3 years and go down to 4 years of your average. So when your age goes down, that's when you're going to see that your credit score probably drop. But as you keep paying on this account, your credit score is going to go back up. But sometimes people see that dip and they don't know what to do. They're kind of nervous about it. They're like, Rickita, what's going on? That's because you had a lot of old accounts on your credit reports, and now you have new accounts and your age is just getting lower. So I always tell people, make sure you guys have 4 credit cards. Make sure you guys have 2 installment accounts, and you should be fine. But just make sure you guys have those accounts reporting to the credit bureaus for your credit score to go up, and you can have a better credit report. Now listen to this, you guys, because this is very important too. You want to think about that age of your accounts, but don't be too scared. Like don't be too scared to apply for more accounts because you don't want to mess up your age. Get those 4 accounts and sit on them. That's when you'll, get the 4 accounts, the 4 credit cards you got, the ones that's going to grow, get those good credit cards, and then you sit on them, you don't apply for more credit cards. And because when you apply for these credit cards, you're getting these hard inquiries, and it's going to drop your credit score. So think about that too. You're going to get these hard inquiries, going to drop your credit score, and then your age too. You're lowering your age. So get your credit cards. Keep those credit cards as your forever credit cards. These are your basic credit cards. Maybe you'll get a credit card, in the future, but just let some time pass. Don't just go and get a lot of credit cards because it's going to drop your credit score. Unless you need the 4 credit cards. Then I say, go ahead, get the 4 credit cards back to back, same day, it doesn't matter. Just get them and get them reported, you guys. So if you're wondering why your credit score is dropping, then that's probably it when you apply for a credit card. If you ever have any other questions for me, definitely let me know. Call or text me at 833-RICKITA. And you guys, if you want me to make a video for you, say if you have a special request like, Rickita, what's going on with this, what's going on with that, definitely go ahead and leave it down in the comments, because I'm copying all those comments and put them into a folder so that I can just make video after video after video. Somebody actually requested this video because they applied for a credit card, and then when it got added to their credit reports, their credit score dropped, and I had to explain this to them. So I just figured, you guys, I'll teach you guys, and if you have any questions, drop them down below. Don't forget, after this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Victoria's Secret credit card through the shopping cart trick without them pulling your credit reports and without them checking your credit scores and giving a hard inquiry. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers. And you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau, so they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the three major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit that information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them, I want offers. So be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up. And for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriassecrets.com because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt-in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you that hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriassecrets.com. So after we go to victoriassecrets.com, I want you to put $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the 3 dots here at the top. So it's 3 dots at the top and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they say I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to cami sets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small. And I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I'm going to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you'll have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far, everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies, you should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click Accept Now. And what they're going to ask you for is they want you to put your date of birth here, your last 4 digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click Finish Submit for Review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide. And you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score, and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-Rickita. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.